Miss Trap Selena. We here with Miss Trap Selena.
Miss Trap Selena.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Why do they call you that?
because I be in the trap.
She be in a trap. No woman of mine be in a trap, so I don't know what you're talking
The
about.
trap is anywhere you making money.
Oh,
And a lot of it, honey.
Okay.
So
So you do music, right?
I do music.
You sing, you rap.
I rap and sing a
Give
little
him a
bit.
freestyle real quick.
No, see, I knew you were gonna do that.
Give him a freestyle.
No, I can't freestyle. Nope.
All right, sing that song that I like.
Passion song.
Yeah.
I can't.
No.
No, don't come in.
Should I put it on?
You put it on.
Come on. How,
See, that's a good song because in there I was talking about how I can't use nobody. I want to love somebody. You see?
what's it called?
Passion.
Passion.
I said. I
Oh,
want
and you know what?
something-
That is a good segue we gonna go into.
Yeah.
You know, I love R&B, you know, so that's why I like the song.
I love R&B. I love love. I want to be in love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish I was like them girls.
And I made this song because I was sad.
You were sad.
I want something real, something you can't share.
Cute. I look good, right? I look good.
Show braces in.
I didn't have braces.
No.
No.
I'm gonna play you one of my videos. We're gonna segue because if a woman is listening to a bunch of gangster shit or city girl shit, that's not a woman that I can deal with. You know why? Because you being influenced by what you listen to. So what a woman listens to on a regular basis can tell me a lot what that woman is really like.
Yeah, that's true.
What do you listen to on a regular basis?
I listen to R&B.
You listen to 90s R&B,
90s
80s R&B, 70s R&B,
I listen to like
which is
old
way out
R&B.
your era. So
It is, but I love it.
if you have a good road, every one of your women should know this song. They should know it by heart. The chorus goes, I don't want to be without you, without you. I don't want to live without you.
I can't sleep without you, think without you, eat without you, speak without you, be without you. I can't even breathe without you. I can't feel without you, deal without you, spin without you. My whole world is upside down.
And she just keeps talking about the whole song about how she don't want to be without this man, how she don't even want to live without this man. Listen, that's how every woman that fucks with me feels. And if they don't feel like that, it's hard for me to fuck with them. And you need to be putting songs on like this that your woman could get into, because I guarantee you put those songs on, she's going to start to feel that way about you. You're kind of influencing her to feel like that. And that's why you don't want her listening to shit that's not conducive to how you want her to think. Music is one of the easiest ways to do it because a woman will get emotionally involved. What did I say earlier? Imagery mixed with emotion creates worlds. That's why I was able to do things that other men could never do, because I understood the power of a woman because she's very emotional. What do you have to do with those emotions? You just have to guide those emotions. If I can get a woman emotionally involved in an idea that I have, do you know how powerful that is? They say it in the Bible, when two people come together in my name, right? Even Napoleon Hill, he said, man, when you have a mastermind, when two minds get together on the same page, it doesn't just do 1 + 1. It's about 2 times infinity, the power of manifestation and the power of the energy that goes on. And who does Napoleon Hill say needs to be your number one mastermind partner? Your wife or your significant other. And you niggas is missing that because your woman is most of the time your biggest adversary. And that's why you can't do nothing. And that's why I was able to create miracles, because I understand why I tell you niggas don't know how to have a broad. I say that shit all. You niggas don't even know what to do with the bitch, man. You don't understand these things. The woman is emotional. Emotions move worlds, creates worlds in so many different fashions. We are a radio frequency receiver. We receive frequencies and we give frequency. We're broadcasting 24/7. We just can't see it. And emotion broadcasts the strongest. Women have strong emotions. So if you can harness a woman's emotions to be on the same page as you, to visualize and want the same things as you, you will create miracles. And I've done it. You niggas don't know how to have a bitch, man. That's why it's so important to have the broad on the same time as you, to really like you for real. Otherwise, she's sending out counterintuitive frequencies all the while that you trying to do something. That's why that shit don't work. That's why the shit you working so hard for don't work, because that bitch right next to you is sending out counterintuitive frequencies about what you trying to do because she don't like you. But anyway, I'm going to get off the subject. That's why I say, Hey man, y'all don't know how to have a bitch. You ain't never knew how to have one because you was never taught this information. A woman that could be very valuable to your life because she can give that emotion that's necessary to move worlds. And let me know if y'all want that.
All right. What do you think about that video?
I mean, it makes sense.
Does it?
It does make sense, yeah.
What about it makes sense? Because I went deep on that video.
I mean, I feel like music is very influential. So if you want your woman to love you.
So these dudes shouldn't be riding around listening to just what they want. They should listen to things that are conducive to what they want their women to be like.
Yes, that would be great.
Yeah.
Because these men start acting like these rappers.
Right.
Talking about all these different women and all this money, and they start feeling like they're like that, and they're not.
Listen, that's why I say music is very powerful. It's been a brainwashing tool since the beginning of time. If you understand history, if you understand these government programs, they understand this, and they use imagery and music to influence society.
Yeah.
So if you just understand that, use it for your benefit, you could actually brainwash yourself and your woman for what you actually want if you listening to the right things.
Yeah, it's like you reprogramming your brain a little bit.
And remember when I first put out the first video about brainwashing women, you said you didn't like it.
I don't like the word.
See
I don't
that?
like the word brainwashing because it's like it's just you influencing your woman
Women
to be
are
more
so
loving.
caught up on what things sound like instead of what things actually are. They would rather you say things you don't mean if as long as it sounds good. She got all discombobulated because I said brainwashing. That's what it is.
It is brainwashing.
You're right, but you could brainwash for good. It depends, you know? All right, let's go to another video.
Dudes always choosing some bum ass broad to fuck with. What do that make you? The second thing I see most dudes is ruining their life is they woman. The people you around is gonna affect your life the most. You're gonna be the average person of 5 people you hang around. People hear that and they forget the most important person is gonna be your significant other because you with that person every day. So you got to choose that person wisely. And dudes always choosing some bum ass broad to fuck with. What do that make you? If that's your core influence every day, that's why you losing because she's encouraging you to spend money you know you should save. She's encouraging you to go out to eat every day knowing damn well, one, you got shit to do, and two, that food is bad. She's encouraging you to go on a vacation when you know you should be handling your business. She's not giving you the right energy you need. She's encouraging you to watch Netflix when you should be working on that business. So that influence in your life is dragging your life down. It's already hard enough to do those things you need to do. But now you got somebody who's actively trying to give you a way out. It's going to be easy to give in. But if you picked better, you picked a better woman who was on your same type of time, who was motivated, has some inspiration, who was reading the same things you're reading, understanding the things you're trying to do, your life will be better because you curating your environment, those 5 people around you. And so I would just tell dudes, man, you got to pick better. And that's why I always tell dudes, man, stop looking at looks first, because you looking at looks first when you should be looking at character first. You should be looking at these things I was just talking about first. And you have the right woman by your side that's on your same type of time, man, you're going to make millions, and I've done it.
What do you think about that?
That's true too.
What part? What part exactly?
I literally just posted a video like 2 days ago talking about that.
Talking about what?
And I was like, you need to be careful of who you date and who you hang around because those people can ruin your life.
Nah,
and they'll
that's
be
real.
your biggest hater. Like, people will sleep with you, eat with you,
Yep.
but hate you.
No, I
And
swear to
that's
God,
dangerous.
man, some of these women hate their man and some of these
Yeah.
men hate their woman. And what type of energy is that in
That's
the house?
horrible. It's-
Not to mention they're subconsciously doing little things to make sure you don't succeed. They
Yeah.
plant doubts,
Destroy-
seeds
they
of
plant
doubt
little
that
seeds
you
here
might
and
not
there.
really see nothing, but that's the reason you're not really trying. I mean, I see it happen all the time.
Yeah.
I feel
People
like
think they know everything that's going on. They know themselves so much, but sometimes you do things with time that you don't even realize that you're doing.
like what you mean?
Like if somebody every day is making you miserable and you think that you're in control because you're in that situation. You're like, I got it. I'm in control. This bitch ain't gonna bother me. But it does affect you.
Energy is everything. That's why I be so quick to cut a woman off, because I understand. It's dudes that I know, you know, they getting money from women, and I'm like, but you don't understand. Your energy is worth more than the money that she giving you, and that's why she give it to you. If she understands that your time and your energy is worth more than the money, that's why she exchanged the money for your time and energy, but you don't see the value of it. I would never let a woman drain my time and my energy and make me feel in a negative state, because I really believe your frequency is what you frequently see. When you in a negative state, you're not going to see and manifest anything in your life but negativity. So if I got a woman around me who's always putting me in a negative state of mind, I can know for a fact that nothing but negativity is going to come into my life. Exactly. So I got to get the woman away from me immediately. I don't care what type of money she bringing in, what she's doing. I got to get myself into the right state of mind if I want to manifest good things in my life. And these dudes, their life is held down by these women that they don't like, that don't like them, that's always doing something wrong. Shake that broad. What do you think?
Yeah, get rid of her. I get rid of men fast when they bother me. Like, I don't care how much money you got. You can't keep me around if you're pissing me off.
Miss Bag Fumbler. We'll call her that.
I'm a bag fumbler.
Miss Bag Fumbler.
Yes, because I will not deal. I'm sorry.
Okay, what about this one right here?
I don't give a fuck about my credit. I don't give a fuck about no bills. I don't give a fuck about no credit card debt. You're not gonna stress me out about some like that. Me and my friend, he's locked up to this day. One of my best friends when I was coming up. I haven't spoken to him in a long time. We just went different paths. But we had a thing when we was younger. If a nigga ain't gonna come kill me about it, and the police ain't gonna come get me about it and take me to prison about it, I don't give a fuck. And I'm not gonna stress about it. And there's a lot of people out here stressing about some credit card debt, stressing about their credit. How the fuck you gonna stress me out about some shit that's not even real? You do realize that shit is not even real, right? But I'm putting physical stress, mental stress on my body about some shit that's technically not even real. It's a construct. It ain't happening. I'm not tripping off no shit like that. I'm only gonna trip off some real shit. Now, yes, you wanna get that shit together. You do. But what I'm not gonna do is trip on it. You can call me 100 times about some bills that I got. I'm not gonna trip on that unless you gonna come here about it, unless I'm gonna go to jail about it. You need all the mental clarity you can to be successful in life. So don't be tripping off some shit that you can't, that it ain't time to trip on. Hey, sometimes in life, hey man, yeah, you got some bills, you got some student loans, that you behind on, you got some credit card debts you behind on, yeah, your credit ain't looking good. But right now ain't the time to work on that or focus on it. And if you ain't gonna work on it or focus on it, why stress on it? It's just ruining your day-to-day for the other things you got going on. You know, whenever you have an emotion, it's a chemical that goes off in your body. They say the human body is one of the most complex and greatest chemical factories on the planet. Whenever you have a feeling, an emotion, there's a chemical that's going on in your body. Whether you mad, whether you sad, whether you happy, whether you having sex, all of that. So you will literally poison yourself every time you thinking about some bills. Fuck them bills. Fuck them credit card people. Fuck all that. If you ain't finna come kill me about it, you ain't gonna come see me about it, you ain't gonna take me to jail about it, I'm not tripping on it. I'm gonna trip on some shit I need to be tripping on, which ain't that. But that's the last thing on my mind, so I should adopt that. But other than that, yeah, I mean, yeah.
What do you think about that?
You know, I like that. I like that because I was just talking to one of my clients about that. I was like, you know, all of this shit is fake, right? It's not even real. Even the money in your bank account, the digits and all that, it just goes down, it just goes up. It's not even even a real thing.
80% of the money supply is not even physical. It's just zeros on a computer screen.
It's fake. It's all
and we
fake.
out here stressing ourselves. People want to kill themselves about some shit that's not even real.
Exactly. That's crazy to me. It's all fake. And it's like, if you're going to stress about it, just do what you need to do to fix it. It's that simple. Just fix it.
Some of these people, they so caught up in this world, you know. All right, let me see a good one. Let me see a controversial one on here. Here we go.
She love me. Dudes have no standards. They just allow a woman to. A woman telling me that she love me don't move me in the slightest. It don't move me in the slightest. A woman tell me she love me. You know what I tell her? Show me. Because if you love is a verb. Yeah. What you're not gonna do is come over here, tell me you love me, then disrespect me tomorrow. So if you love me, show me with action. And if you're not gonna show me with action, don't tell me because it don't move me.
When I used to teach my bras, hey man, if you love me, if you could just so happen to fall in love and get those feelings.
Yeah.
Show me through your loyalty, your dedication, and the respect. And most definitely with some money.
A woman.
What do you think about that?
Definitely with some money. I mean, it makes sense. I feel the same way.
Do you?
Yeah, like I feel like with a man, if you care about me, show me.
Yeah.
Words don't really mean anything. People say a lot of things.
They don't mean nothing. Okay, let me.
I'm not going to convince this woman to deal with me. Convince yourself to deal with this good situation like you convince yourself of all the bad situations that got you the way you are in life. You want me to convince you to deal with me when you to convince yourself of all these poor decisions in your life that got you damn near 30 years old with nothing. Come on, man. I'm not convincing you. Convince yourself or we ain't doing it. I'm not
Convince you.
What do you think about that?
I mean, look, I'm not going to convince somebody to deal with me either. Either you going to deal with me or you not.
Yeah, that's all.
Okay, what? Let me hear it.
This money is so little. It's
Cuban woman that helped me pay my bills just because she wanted to help me. changed my motherfucking life.
Yeah.
Now the bitch calling me king. I stopped you when I saw you because I saw greatness in you. You're a king. Don't ever let. I wake up and this bitch will sit there and tell me, I hope you have an amazing day because you deserve it, king.
And I tell dudes this all the time, man. Y'all ain't never had a woman like that, so you accept whatever.
Exactly.
Now that you have a woman like that, you're never gonna accept it.
Exactly.
Once you have a woman who go out her way, you ain't gotta ask her to pay. She'll go out her way and she'll pay for something just because she wants to do it. She wants to text you. She ain't gotta tell her to call you king. She wants to. Once you get a woman who feel like that about you, you will never be able to accept one who doesn't.
Yeah.
Because it's just too beneath you.
There was one point where I didn't even think that was possible. The bitches were just openly, without you saying and without you asking, wanting to pay your bills.
Yeah.
She told me, she was like, here, just let me pay this so you ain't got to worry about this. I want you to have a day where you're just focused on your working because you deserve it.
Hey, when you get a broad like that, it make you want to go spit in the face of every other broad. Fuck I've been doing with you on this guy. Bitch, you done hoodwinked me. I knew I was great.
Oh, my mama.
You see, but listen though, that's the thing. Those other women don't see you in the fashion. This is the crux of my message. You got to choose a woman choosing you who sees you in that fashion.
What do you think about that?
I mean, look, I think it's the same. Women be saying the same shit men say. It's just
Do they?
y'all.
Men don't say that.
No, women say we want a man who texts us queen and love on us and pay our bills sometimes, and we want the same shit. But it's because when y'all say it's just y'all man, so people get mad because it's more aggressive.
I mean,
like,
men,
as a man, why do you feel like a woman should do this and that? But I feel like me, if I had money, a lot of money like that, I would be tricking.
Yeah, you trick on me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put me in a
like if I had
put me in a
the
Bugatti
money coming in like that, I would do shit like that. I would be like, I'll pay your rent for this money just because I want to do it.
You see that? A woman right here telling you what she would do if she had it.
If I had it, I would. Like my friends, my mom, everybody. And if I'm dealing with a man, I would do that. I be wanting to do more. I wish I could.
It's a viral clip right there. They're going to be trying to get in your DMs. What you going to tell them when they get in your DMs?
Who?
These dudes, when they see this, they going to jump in your DMs. What you going to tell them?
You going to trick on me? No. Not you.
What about me?
You?
Yeah.
Yeah. If a man comes to my life and he makes me happy and he always makes sure I'm good and he takes care of me, I have no problem with taking care of my man. I can reciprocate that.
Okay, what about this? This is the last one. You don't watch my videos, do you?
I do. I watched your videos.
Which videos? Have you seen these?
Let me see.
The ones we just
Yes,
watched.
I've seen
You've seen
some
them.
of them, yes.
I thought you don't watch my stuff.
I do watch your stuff.
Oh, see, women love to. You know, it's funny. I meet women all the time, and my name is on the side of my car. So I'll be sitting with women, and, you know, all of a sudden I'll look in their phone, and she going through her Instagram, and I'll see my name. Like, she done already searched my name, but she act like she ain't never seen me before. I don't know why.
acted like I didn't, though.
You be acting like I don't watch your stuff.
No. I watch your stuff from time to time. I'm not like always on your page looking for everything because I know sometimes you piss me off, so I'm not even gonna do
Tell me a video of mine that you don't like.
I don't know. I can't think right now.
No.
There was one I never came to you before and was like, I don't like this video.
Nah, you ain't never said that.
Oh, so then
The one in Dubai that I did in Dubai, you didn't like that one.
which one you did in Dubai? Oh yeah, I ain't like that one. Cause what did you say?
I don't know. You thought I was talking about you, and I said, "Well, if the shoe fits."
That's not what you said.
It's not.
That's not what. Don't
That's what
lie
I'm.
to
That's
don't
what I'm.
lie.
That's what I'm saying now.
Cause that's what
A woman is playing you. This is the way that you can peep if a woman is playing you or not. I know women right now that I be like, man, I feel bad for anybody that they with, because these women are cold. They'll play a role for 2-3 years. You'll see on their Instagram, they putting out pictures, they kissing this man. All the while, I know them personally. They hate this man guts, and they just waiting for their right opportunity. They milking this man out of all he get. If that man would go to jail today, I promise you she snitching. If he go to jail today, I promise you she gone. Look, I'm giving up the gang. Yeah, I'm giving it up. It's a lot of women out here who literally, this is their only job. And they will sit with you for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years to get the mother job done with a straight face, has sex with you every motherfucking day, you will not be the wiser. But let me tell you how you peep that though. This is the thing. This is the way that you can peep if a woman is playing you or not. You cannot give her anything. The only woman who is going to stick around with you when you don't buy her this, when you don't buy her that, when you don't take care of her bills, when you're not giving her something, is a woman who actually likes you for you. If you stop doing those things for her, if you're not giving her money, supporting her, and she still deals with you, then you know she's there for you. If you stop doing that and she stops with you, well, then you know what you had on your hand. But these dudes, they leave with the money. They giving her this, they giving her that, they giving her this, they giving her that. You are a mark in her eyes. It's like certain prey. You are prey. They understand the difference. And guess what? The dude like me that they come up to, 2 seconds, they know, hey, can you do this for me? Nah, I'm cool. Oh, they on to the next. As soon as they see you and you be like, oh, here you go. They like, got one. They call that girl up. Caught me one. Caught me a big fish. And that's how they talking behind y'all back.
That is a job.
Yeah. Yeah, so
Girls,
you agree.
I agree.
You know, it's funny. I made
that.
that video, and a girl who I had in mind when I was making this video, she texted, she said, "You're talking about me." I said, "Yeah, I should have tagged you." She's like, "No," and she's with that man right now.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like that's a job, like to do that.
Yeah,
it is a job, and it's a good paying one if you play it right. You know.
Yeah.
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 But yeah, like I always say that with my friends. I'm like, I wish I was cold. Because these girls are living a whole different life. They getting money.
Listen, we not gonna sit up here and do that though. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna sit up here and act like it's really like that. There is a very small percentage of women who are winning doing that, who done hit the jackpot with the right dude. The rest of them are barely just living, and they're actually worse off because what you did is you're dependent on this man, which makes you not get active and work on things yourself. So you're forever going to have to be dependent on somebody because you never became strong yourself. So now you have to put up with things you may not want to. And if this man ever goes to jail, if he ever falls off, if he finds somebody younger than you, guess what? You're fucked. So now your life is predicated on somebody else, which means you have no control. And what type of life is that? Because you're not free. Would you rather be free or would you rather be under control, but it's you in gold handcuffs? These women don't see it like that, right? I know plenty of women who do that and they get to like 30 years old and realize they're fucked because they've been dependent on and relying on this man their entire 20s. They've built no skill, no discipline in any type of area. So now then they realize, okay, this dude ain't really doing that much. It was just a lot to me because I was young. Now they have no skills. Now they 30. Now they want to start to become an entrepreneur. It ain't going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. If I had a daughter, I would teach my daughter to be self-sufficient in every way, to never have to need a man. Anything a man gonna do is gonna be extra. So then she could pick the man that she like and disregard him when she want to. Yeah. Otherwise, you're gonna be putting up with a man that you don't really like, and you're gonna be take abuse in all of these ways because you got to rely. I don't want to rely on nobody, no woman, no man, no nothing. I want to rely on myself, and that give me the freedom to cut out anybody anytime.
Exactly, and I love that actually.
Yeah,
it brings me a lot of peace.
Hey, listen, I know a lot of people who getting a whole lot of money, riding Rolls Royces, you know, they living in mansions, you know, but outside looking in, they look good. But I know that lifestyle. It don't impress me because I know he going through hell every day. Because as much as he try to make it seem like he winning, he's under control because he has to keep these things and these people around to keep this money coming in. So he can't do what he want, when he want, how he want. Ain't nothing worth that more than that to me, to be able to do what I want, when I want, how I want, and cut off whoever I want, whenever I want, and not think about it. Ain't nothing worth more than freedom, if you ask me.
No.
Plus, these women out here, man, we not finna. These bras ain't even doing it right. They don't even know how to trick properly. They got this multi-millionaire, and they having sex with this old man to get they fucking little ass rent paid, a car note. Come on, if you gonna do it, at least do it right. And half of these women, you living the same as every other square worker out here, having to do all that though, and you got a couple extra bags. It's like you're not even doing it right. If you gonna do it for real. Do it for real. Yeah, if you gonna do it for real, do it for real. But they have no game. These women have no game, and they have such low value. They think getting a bag or these little things or a few thousand here and there, they think that's something, and they scared to ask for it. And they be scared to ask for it.
You better not be scared if that's what you're doing.
But you know, these women, they really don't have no value. You don't understand the value of beauty is only so much, right? Right? It's just like sex, right? How much can you sell sex for? You can only sell sex for a certain amount of money. But what you can sell for an unlimited amount of money is what? That feeling that you can't buy on the shelf, right? Yeah. I heard, right? So I heard, right? If you want to get the most money out of this man, you have to give him something that's priceless. You can sell the pussy for a lot. You can. But it's a limit. It's a cap. But what can you sell for an unlimited amount of money? That feeling that he can't get nowhere else. That feeling of love, the butterflies in your stomach. You can't buy that on the shelf. You can't go to the store. So certain individuals to get that feeling will pay everything they got to get that feeling. Why? Because you can't buy it nowhere. You can buy pussy anywhere. You can find a beautiful woman anywhere.
You can have
but
sex anytime,
you can't get that feeling. And these women don't even know how to give a man that feeling because they're not lovable individuals. They don't even know these days. Women don't even know how to be lovable. Don't even know how to talk to a man the right way. But that's too much game. Y'all got to pay for that. Get my Game God Mentality program.
But that's why I said that in my song.
What?
Passion.
Yeah. These women don't have it. They not soft and feminine. They cuss all the time. They listen to the music.
I be cussing all the time.
And I don't like it. And I always tell you, stop cussing.
I know.
Right? You got to make a man feel like, and that's why these dudes ain't doing what they used to do, because these women ain't acting like how they used to act. You know, because men
make you feel like that?
What?
Am I soft and feminine?
Sometimes.
And sometimes what?
And sometimes I just don't text you because, you know.
You always text me.
Don't get to showing out for the cameras. All right, listen, come on. Come with some questions and we're going to jump off.
All right, so if a man is the breadwinner and he paying all the bills, is it okay that he cheats?
Well, I'm going to say like this. It's okay for a man to do whatever he agreed with his woman to do. If a man get into a relationship with a woman and the agreement is that I only deal with you, then he should live up to whatever he told that woman he was going to do.
Right.
But I feel like if a woman comes into a household where a man has all this going on, he's supporting her in every way, she doesn't have to lift a finger, then like I tell my child, because he's my dependent, if you want to be my dependent and have me take care of everything just like my son, stay in the child's place. Don't question me when I go out. Don't ask for this. It's like if you had a roommate, except they were paying all the bills, are you going to come into the house and say, oh, I want to change this, I want to change this, I want to... No, you have no say-so. So if you want to simply just rely on me for everything, well, stay in the place of a child. You're not going to get a say-so in what I'm doing. And I feel like more dudes would be able to do it like that if they were just honest with it. But these dudes will have all this money, these athletes, actors, rappers, they'll have all this money, all this fame, and they'll still lie to the woman and say, oh, it's only going to be me and you, not knowing they got enough money and status that it's 100 women who would just accept them.
Just be okay
so
with
they put themselves in mental bondage. And I say this too. A man don't work his whole life to finally get some money, to finally be able to do what he want, when he want, fuck the bitches that he was never had access to get a woman and say, oh, well, I'm not going to do it. It doesn't even make sense what you work so hard for.
Right.
You feel where I'm coming from?
I feel where you're coming from.
This dynamic doesn't really work because we're two on the same page.
But that's good. That
I mean, it's good. Page. It's good for us. But I'm saying,
you said that's a good thing. That your woman.
It's good for us, but it's not good for television.
It's not.
Television needs some
drama.
Because
I understand. I get it.
Yeah.
But I should be like, no, you're wrong.
No, don't say nothing you don't mean. All right, give me another question.
Okay, so do you feel like every man with money cheat?
Every man
that has money,
period, who got options to cheat probably exercising 99.9%.
Oh my God. Can you be faithful?
Of course, I could do whatever I choose to do. I can control my dick. I can control what I do.
Have you been faithful before?
I've never been in a situation where I told a woman that I'm only going to deal with you. I would never allow.
Never been faithful.
I've been faithful to myself. And when I say faithful to myself, that means faithful in doing the things I'm supposed to do and nothing that I'm not to deter me from my goals. But I've never put myself in a position where I've told a woman, hey, I'm only going to be with you, because I would never. I'm big on freedom. Since I was a child, my mama couldn't tell me nothing. Police couldn't tell me nothing. I don't like people telling me what to do. Now, it's not the fact, and I'll say this too, right? It's not even the fact that I'm trying to go out and have sex with a bunch of women. That's not even my thing. I'm very reserved in that manner. It's just the fact, even if I'm with a woman and I'm not talking to anybody else, I'm never going to tell her that, because I always want it to be known I do what I want to do. And I feel like this too. The fact that I can do what I want to do, I feel like it makes you not feel like you want to do it. We covet things that we can't do. We overvalue things because we can't do it, so you want to do it. It's the fact that I could do whatever I want to do that I'm not tripping. Everybody I know, they can't do it, so it's like, oh, it's like a high rush that they get doing it. I feel like if more dudes were in a situation where they could do whatever they want to do, they wouldn't even see the thrill of it. Because it's only a thrill because you're not supposed to do it. If I can do it, it's like, I ain't tripping.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Tell me this, from a woman's perspective.
Okay.
Who do you think cheats more, men or women?
I think men cheat more.
I do too. I've heard that women cheat more. Of course, women don't get caught when they cheat, but I still feel like men cheat more.
I think men cheat
Women
more.
definitely cheat more and get away with it, but men, I know men.
Men
So that's why when
cheat.
I hear this stuff, I'm like, men are disgusting.
Men are
When
gross.
I go outside with some of my friends and things of that nature, like I just be looking like,
Men will cheat and like do it nasty, like raw dog every bitch, like get 2 bitches pregnant at the same time, like don't even go to the
my
doctor,
goodness,
haven't been to
that's
the doctor since they were 10
fucking
years old.
hilarious. And you know what? That's why I be outside and I think the way I think, because I know dudes and I be like, ain't no way. In the stories I hear, I'm like, these bitches is fucking, and I know him, and I be
And
like,
he's
nah.
dirty and he fucking
And it be
her.
bad, and it be bad ones too. And I be like, damn. So you just never know. And it just had me feel like, nah.
No, you gotta be careful out here. It's crazy. It get
Yeah,
nasty.
wow. Yeah. I mean, if women really knew men, if women really knew their man,
Nah, we will never know.
you could never.
Sometimes I've been surprised, like, wow, you're like that. I would never have, not the way you play it in my face. And then the
Yeah.
whole time they're just.
But it's
dog.
women like that too, though. We not gonna act like it ain't women like that. Living
There's
double lives.
People, it's the same on both sides
Yeah.
for everything.
I say that all the time. They always be like, it's men. It's human nature.
It's human.
Yeah.
We're humans.
Yeah.
Everybody cheat. Everybody steal. Everybody fucked up.
Yeah.
Women take from men. Men take from women. That's just what it is. That's
Yeah.
how the world go round.
Yeah.
There's good and bad. There's hot and cold.
Let me
So-
think about one of these topics that they always talk about on these shows. Do you feel like there's a lot of value in a woman cooking and cleaning?
I mean, it's not like, oh, I need my woman to cook and clean. I think when a woman cooks and cleans for you is because she cares about you. And she
Yeah.
loves you. She just wants to, she wants to do something. She wants
Yeah.
to take care of you. She wants to make you the meal that you like. She wants to clean your drawers and clean your clothes. She wants to do that for you.
Yeah, I
It's
feel
like the love in it.
I was just gonna say that.
Yeah.
On that aspect, I agree. It's like a love
Yeah.
language. Like,
when I
cause you
do it for
care,
my
you
kid, it's
caring
like,
about
I love
me.
him. I
yeah.
want him to look the best. Like
Yeah.
I buy him the best clothes. I feed him the best food. I don't give my son fast food. I pour myself into him.
And it is something about a woman when she wants to feed you.
Yeah.
It's just
It's like,
something
what you
about
wanna
the
eat? I
yeah.
wanna cook
Or
for you.
yeah.
It's exciting. Like it's
when
it's
she wants to
fun.
feed you, when she wants to
Yeah.
do your
Pack
laundry.
a lunch for you.
Yeah, when she just comes back with one of your favorite drinks
Yeah.
from the
But
store,
that
and you
go
ain't have
back
to ask
like
her.
what you said. Like the girl gotta like you.
Yeah, she gotta like you.
If she don't like you, she gonna feel like it's a chore.
And a lot of these dudes, I tell them, they ain't never had a woman that really liked them like that. So
Yeah.
they don't even know. So they deal with all of this shit from a woman because they think, well, that's just how it's supposed to go. I'm
And
like, no, it's not.
There's
I got-
women who wake up at 5 a.m. when their man about to go to work and shit, cook for them. They
Yeah,
don't
get
even
their
gotta be
coffee
up
ready.
that early. Got hella kids, pack
Yeah.
a lunch for him.
Man, sometimes I have a woman over, and before I wake up, she got the pre-workout and the protein powder already ready for me to go.
Yeah, exactly.
So
It's the
I mean,
love in it.
yeah. See, I love when a woman love me. I love when I get them warm and fuzzy butterfly feelings in my stomach when a woman just love me and just want to be on me and be with me. Ain't nothing better than that. And I feel like when you with a woman like that and the harmony is right, I just feel like everything in life is better and bigger. And when y'all grinding together too and y'all on the same page, I mean, like I was saying in that video, you could make miracles happen. I'm telling you.
You can.
You know?
Because it's really about what you think and how you move in your life. And if you got two people who are just genuinely
I'm trying to
happy,
tell you, you can make miracles happen.
yeah, you can get rich
Yes,
together. You
easily.
can do anything together.
But most of these dudes, they ain't dealing with women that like them, and then
Or
women,
they don't like their woman.
Yep. And women have insecurity, so even if they doing good like that, she
Causing
starts.
problems,
Yeah.
arguing. Keeping the energy in the house like not good. It's not
Oh,
clean.
I hate that. If I come home and the energy in the house is off, bitch, you got to go, because I ain't gonna feel like that by myself.
Damn.
I feel good by myself.
Yeah.
I feel happy by myself. So if you come in and I'm not happier, then you got to go. You dragging me down.
Yeah, I can't do that. I need to be around my man and I feel like a kid, like I'm happy, I'm
Yeah,
smiling.
if it ain't like that, what we doing it for?
Yeah. I
Some
wanna
people
be,
just
like, in your skin.
just don't want to be by themselves.
Yeah,
You
I
know,
can
if
be
you're
like
not
that.
able to sit in a room with your woman and y'all ain't even got to talk, y'all just there. And it's just natural,
It's
you
just
know.
a good vibe.
Yeah, y'all ain't always got to be talking. Y'all ain't always got to be filling up the time with some nonsense talk. She's saying what she heard. You got any more?
Do I have any more?
Something good. What's a trending topic?
I don't know.
Trending topic.
I'm trying to think. I don't know. I be saying shit sometimes on my TikTok that be doing good. I'm trying to think what's the last thing I said.
I got a question.
Okay.
Dude asked on my page, he said, I got my own business, I
Okay.
got a truck, I got a car, I got my own house, and I still can't find a woman worth shit. What's wrong with these women?
What's wrong with you? Because you attracting shitty women.
Right.
So there must be something wrong with you.
Right.
Sometimes
Right.
you gotta self-reflect, honey, because if you keep
Right.
attracting
Yeah.
horrible people,
Yeah.
there must be something
Yeah.
wrong with you.
And you know what I said to him? I said, all of these podcasts got these dudes confused about what
they
women
confused.
actually want.
Yeah.
See, they've said that women want a high value man because from their perspective, they never started getting women till they had money.
Yeah.
So from their perspective, hey, yep, women didn't want me when I ain't had no money. They want me now that I have money. Well, that's your perspective, but that's not actually how the world works. Women liked me when I didn't have no money.
That's what I'm saying.
I know plenty of dudes right now with no money who women like them.
yeah.
Women like who they like. You just don't know what women like. So you had to get the money so they like that. If this wasn't the case, then every billionaire wouldn't get divorced. Every millionaire wouldn't get divorced. The wife wouldn't be fucking the pool boy and the trainer. Yeah. If money and status was the only thing women want, they say that's what women want. No, that's what women want. They'll take it, but that's what women want if they don't like you.
Yeah.
Women like what they like.
And you can tell when a woman does not like you.
Yeah.
You just gotta be
Women
smart.
like who they like. Women like who they like.
Exactly.
And really, now, of course, it's a lot of women. Of course, they're going to take the money because they just had the mind where it's like the easier life is going to be better. But most women would rather have less with a man that they really like. This is real. Man, I used to drive up to the beach with a woman I had back in the day. We couldn't even afford to stay in a hotel. We would sleep in a hatchback car overnight, no complaints. And she would be there with me like it was nothing. Dude, it was never a situation where it's like, well, you gonna pay for this? Nope, she knew I didn't have it. She didn't care. She just wanted to be there with me.
Yeah. That's how it was with my baby daddy. When I met my child's father, I was poor. I was sleeping in the trap house on the floor. And he slept on the floor with me. He had money. He had shit going on. But he came and he slept on the floor with me. And I never asked him for anything. I just wanted him to spend time with me.
He did. It's something about when you just like somebody. And these dudes have been deprived of that their entire lives. So they just feel like, well, shit, I'll pay for it. There ain't nothing wrong with that.
No.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Get it how you live, Yeah. Okay, I got last one, right? What do you feel like the price of pussy should be?
Oh my God. I mean, I don't think there should be a price.
If you had to put a price on it, what do you feel like
I don't know.
the average rate of pussy should be?
I don't know. I've worked in clubs before, and I've seen women sell pussy for $100.
$100, okay.
I can't tell.
On the
you.
high end, we'll say average. Not okay, of course it's astronomical, it's very low. What do you think like the average cost of some pussy should be?
I don't know.
Oh, I know you don't know. I'm asking you what you think it should be.
I don't think because
All right, we'll do it like this then. Do you think $500 for some pussy? Reasonable?
If that's reasonable for you.
All right, I'm not asking you.
Okay, not me.
Okay, just
if you gonna sell it,
she's a decent looking woman, body good, titties good. She knows how to put herself together well. $500? You think that's
no
too little? 1,000?
more than that.
1,500?
Like 5 racks at least.
5 bands?
Yeah.
You think pussy is worth 5 bands? Now
Somebody gonna pay for it.
Some pussy is worth 5 bands.
Somebody gonna pay for it.
Listen.
Somebody
Now pussy is getting bought for 5 bands. I'm not saying it's not.
Exactly.
But the average woman's pussy is not getting. If the average good-looking woman's pussy was worth 5 bands, it would be a bunch of millionaires around because please believe they be selling it on a regular basis and they're not. It's if a woman could get 5 bands for their pussy, I guarantee you most women on the under, they not gonna say it, they gonna go get that $5,000 a day. It's just they can't get that. I feel like the average price for some pussy in my eyes,
$500.
5 to 1,000. 500 to 1,000.
Yo.
Because pussy is free. We're
Have
talking
you
about.
paid for pussy?
Well, I've never paid for pussy. I've paid for pussy indirectly. I've paid for bottles at the club. I've paid for a nice car when I was younger, in all the hopes to this gonna give me more pussy. But I've never directly paid for pussy. That's
you
what
paid
I'm.
for it, though.
That's what I'm saying though. Pussy is free. So how I'm gonna pay $5,000 for something that she's giving to somebody for free?
Is it free?
I've had prostitutes have sex with me for free. We out somewhere and she like, we get back to the room. She like, it's such and such amount of money. I'm like, okay, I'm good. She's like, all right, well, we could just,
We can still fuck.
Yeah, that's happened to me multiple times.
I mean, but that's your life. Not
Yeah.
everybody can get free pussy.
If it ain't free, I don't want it though.
Yeah, but that's because you get pussy for free.
I could potentially get into it if I was just
Why would a
super.
crackhead buy crack if he can get it for free?
But I'm not a crackhead for pussy though.
That's what I'm saying. But there's some men out here who can't get pussy at all. So they
Ain't
gotta
nothing wrong
pay
with paying for
for it.
pussy. I actually think that paying for pussy is actually better than what most dudes are
Listen,
doing.
if you selling pussy, you are keeping the balance in life. We
Yeah.
need the hoes.
It's some people out here who would go shoot up a school today because they can't get no pussy, and him being able to go buy some pussy.
It saves the world. Like hoes save
Everybody
the world.
needs some love.
Hoes are superheroes.
It's a dude in a wheelchair right now.
Who need pussy?
Yeah, he need it.
He can't get his dick up. He
But
can't
listen,
pay.
this is what I was gonna say though. I actually feel like dudes buying pussy would be a more efficient. See, back in the day, the most successful dudes were buying pussy because they don't have time for the games to wine and dine you when
Yeah.
all they want is this anyway. Most of the women that dudes deal with anyway, they just want to have sex.
Yeah.
I don't really like you. I'm just doing all of this to get what I really want. But if you really think about your time, your energy that you be doing something else with, and then the money that you had for dinner, this dinner, that dinner, for some maybe pussy, you could have just went somewhere and bought
coulda
it.
just bought
Wham,
it.
bam, it was done. I can't really get into it. See, I can't really get into sex if I don't like a woman. And if a woman is beautiful and got a fat ass and she start talking in a way that I don't like, it makes my dick soft.
Yeah.
I just don't like you no more. But if I really like a woman and we vibe and that make my dick soft, you know, and get them butterflies in my stomach because I like her, then
And
I
then
don't,
your dick get hard?
yeah. I can't fuck a bitch I don't like. I could. I just don't want to.
Yeah.
Some of these
I
dudes,
can't fuck a guy I don't like.
for $1 million, you said you could.
Yeah, but that's $1 million.
Okay, so therefore you can fuck a dude that you don't like.
I'm not gonna like it, but I'm a fuck.
Hey,
$1
listen,
million.
listen.
Wait,
Let me
but
tell
I told you.
Wait. Let me finish, because let me tell you do something, right? You got to see past women's bullshit. Understand that woman that you're with right now that you love and she loves you. And when you fucking that bitch and she calling you daddy, she would call any man daddy with a dick in her pussy. Your dick feels the same as another dick, and don't you ever think that you special. We would like to think that we're special. But don't ever let these women fool you to believe that another dick in a pussy, whether it's a guy they like or a guy they don't like, they not gonna scream, say daddy, and bust a nut too. Maybe not bust a nut, but please believe it feels the same. Your dick feels no different to her than somebody else's, man, and don't let these women lie to you about it. But go ahead.
Wow. You give it to him like that?
I'm just keeping it real.
Damn. You gonna make some people cry watching this.
Yeah. Yo, baby mama.
You're not special.
The love of your life. The same way she is
That
with
bitch
you,
don't love
grabbing
you.
them sheets, making them noises, calling
She
you
doing it
daddy.
for somebody
She
else.
would do it to any other man with a dick
And-
inside of her.
and is.
You know, and you just need to understand the reality of that. It sounds good. You the best. Oh, you're so good. She says that to everybody.
But men be saying shit too when they in it. They be like, I love you.
Do they?
Yeah. I've heard
Do they?
from other people.
That's deep. I love you. And I'm going to give y'all some game real quick. When I was coming up, I had a mentor. He would tell me the power of sex, right? I was telling you the power of emotion, the power of music. He would tell me the power of sex, right? This is some deep, ancient, occult, esoteric game too, right? Because they say you got to do this when you manifesting, right? So at that moment that you busting a nut, you're supposed to visualize your dreams and your goals. But I'm going to put that to the side. When I was coming up, my mentor told me this, right? It's some real shit, right? He said when you having sex with a woman, her subconscious is wide open. She's really receptive. And you don't just be in the pussy just talking. You got to be in the pussy talking about what you want. Hey, yeah, we going to get some money. You going to get daddy some money. Woo, woo, woo. Listen, it works. When a woman is wide open like that, you can implant seeds into her subconscious mind while she's wide open. You know, I might have to cut this out because that's some real game. But anyway, sex is powerful. You know, they've been using sex for different things and different reasons throughout history, right? Because that energy and that emotion when you're having sex, if you use it right, but y'all over here watching porn and just, you know, y'all doing it wrong. But anyway, this is a deep subject. I'm gonna talk about it in my school group. DM me about it.
Sex is very
Listen,
serious.
I heard this thing, right? He was like, when you having sex and right before you about to bust a nut, you supposed to think about whatever you trying to manifest in life. Because at that moment, you're powerful. You sending out whatever to the universe. You're supposed to visualize it at that moment. I believe it's true.
I believe that.
I believe it.
I could see why that makes sense.
I'm telling you, some occult game right here.
But that's why when you married and you have sex with somebody that you really love and y'all building something together and y'all both doing that,
Yeah.
that's something good. It's beautiful.
Yeah. All right, you got anything to tell the people? Tell them where they can find you.
What's up, y'all? My name is Lil Soso Dine. You can find me on Instagram. And yeah, I had a great time talking with you.
Yeah, we're going to have to do this again.
Are we going to do it again?
We'll see. You know how it is. You know how this thing go.
How it goes?
You know how this go.
I don't.
Good today, bad tomorrow.
No.
No, it's going to be good.
We're going to be good forever.
Oh, yeah? Mm-hmm. I like the way that sounds. And this is another episode of Don't Hate the Player.
Learn the game.
Be out.
Bye.